right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Achak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. In this particular video, I want to touch on some breaking news. Right here, you can see it says Russia reveals date of Israeli strikes on Iran's nuclear sites. Airspace shut, bunkers ready. So Russia just gave information to Iran, and it's been leaked that Israel is planning on striking Iran's nuclear sites tomorrow. That's right, Sunday. All right, so hey, we're going to see things heat up if this is true, or if it's carried out. All right, and then you have Iran basically saying, look, we was building up our defenses anyway. All right, so we were ready to fight a superpower, and we know we would have to take a superpower down. We're not scared of you or anything. And they said if they're struck, in a nutshell, they said if they get struck, then they might as well just create a nuclear weapon. So hey, things are heating up. They might as well just they might just create a nuclear weapon anyway, because they just got more enriched uranium. They increased it from 300 pounds of 60% uranium to 900 pounds 60% uranium. All right, and it only is one key step away from becoming weapon grades, which means a nuclear weapon. So hey, this is why Israel's about to strike them. All right, and it came out that Donald Trump really in the background on some shit like, hey, hold off, but really they don't really care. You know, they like, hey, we got your back no matter what, Israel. So we see shit heating up. This is reminds me of Jeremiah Salakia, I'm driving, Jeremiah 50 and 45. I bring it out all the time. The least of the flock, drawing them out. Who's the least of the flock? Amalek. All right, drawing them out. Who's the them? America. All right, drawing them out. Who's the them? America. Out to what? War. World war. This third world war. All right, we can see this happening right now. We got prophecy jumping off of the page. All right, hold on, I'm driving. You got these mugs just walking in the middle of the street. Hold on. Hold on. Salakia, bear with me. But yeah, right. And then we got Russia. Russia's the one who gave them the information. And also not just gave them the information, Russia said if they attack Iran's nuclear sites, there will be consequences in the Middle East. So bam. All right. We're looking at the beginnings of World War III. And the news also came out that Iran had sleeper cells here in the United States. And this news came out about 2-3 days ago. Now, they already knew this, but this news is coming out even more. And we see everything happening. We see tensions all over the world. All right. And then this news come out on top of what's going on already over there in the Middle East. Come on, man. So no further ado, let's play this video.
Well, they're very close to an agreement on Gaza, and we'll let you know about it during the day or maybe tomorrow. And we have a chance of that. And I think we have a chance of making a deal with Iran also. They don't want to be blown up. They would rather make a deal. And I think that could happen in the not too distant future. That would be a great thing if we could have a deal without bombs being dropped all over the Middle East. That would be a very good thing.
Well, you see, right there, that's the alternative to them not making a deal, is them bombing Iran. But you see, the deals are going terribly, and they went terribly for the simple fact that they want Iran to give up their nuclear program. They don't want them to enrich not even 1% uranium. And they said if they want uranium, then they need to get it from some other place, some other country. You see? And Iran said it's their right to enrich uranium. There is no international law saying that they can't do that. So, hold on, Salakia. Right? So they're saying, hey, these negotiations are going nowhere because Iran says they're going to continue to enrich uranium. All right? Even more so, they increased it from 300 pounds to 900 pounds. They kept enriching their uranium, man. So no, there's not going to be a deal. See, that's a red line of America. So if they can enrich 1% uranium, America's basically saying that there can't be a deal. Iran is saying, if you're saying that I can't enrich uranium, then there's no deal. You see? War's about to go on. And if Iran and Israel go toe-to-toe, and America doesn't jump in, then Israel will be destroyed. So America has to be drug into this war. Hence, Jeremiah 50 and 45. All right? And then, hey, we got Russia coming in defense of Iran. So, hey, we seeing a lot of things happen, man. Hey, keep your eyes peeled.
They can't have a nuclear weapon. We want them to be safe. We want them to have a very, very successful nation. Let it be a great nation, but we can't have them. They cannot have a nuclear weapon. It's very simple. And I think we're fairly close to a deal with Iran.
Read this. Media is speculating about an imminent Iran-U.S. deal. Not sure if we are there yet. Which some say that's all theater. They know it's not going to happen. All right. Salakia. Iran is sincere about a diplomatic solution that will serve the interest of all sides, but getting there requires an agreement that will fully terminate all sanctions and uphold Iran's nuclear rights, including enrichment. You see, they say they can get a deal, but they got to drop all sanctions. This is what the deal should be. They got to drop all sanctions, and they should be able to still enrich uranium. Path to a deal goes through the negotiation title and not the media. As for the latest fake news against Iran, U.S. diplomacy using Iran to attack American critics is low, even for Israel. Now I'm driving, but you can pause and just read this one for yourself, because I'm out here on these roads. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can get it off. He says, we tell the American officials we are ready for any scenario. You see, this is the weak saying they strong. Iran say, man, we ready for any scenario. Y'all want peace? We want peace. You want war? Shit, we want war. Our country will never submit to never submit to the political will of other nations.
ما برای هر سناریویی آماده هستیم. کشور ما هرگز تسلیم اراده سیاسی دیگران نمی شود. ما در عرصه دفاعی مسلطیم.
We are dominant when it comes to defense. We have been accumulating power for years to defeat the world's biggest power.
همواره برای غلبه بر بزرگترین قدرت جهان.
We have always assumed that we will ultimately engage in a battle with a superpower and we must defeat it. Hey man, is that not Joel 3, 9, and 10? Jumping off of the page, the weak saying that they are strong? Why? Because they 2 weeks away from making a nuclear missile. They have enough enriched uranium. All right, and they have hypersonic missiles. You really can't shoot them down. So if a nuclear warhead or nuclear warheads were equipped onto a hypersonic missile, well, shit. Well, that's it.
این فرض ما بوده است که ما در یک نبرد بزرگ با یک قدرت بزرگ درگیر خواهیم شد.
Hey, I hope that was edifying news. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.